Receiving from the Universe. How to Get What You Want Every Time. Written by Justin Tracy. Published by Simple Audiobooks. Introduction. Most people go through life feeling powerless, believing that their success, happiness, and fulfillment depend on external circumstances, such as luck, background, or fate. They see others effortlessly achieving their dreams, whether it be wealth, love, career breakthroughs, or inner peace, while they themselves struggle with setbacks, disappointments, and unfulfilled desires. What they don't realize is that the universe is governed by powerful yet invisible laws that determine how and when things manifest. These laws are not random. They are precise, consistent, and always at work, responding to the energy that each person emits through their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Every thought carries a vibration, and that vibration interacts with the quantum field of possibilities, attracting circumstances, people, and experiences that match its frequency. When a person is unaware of this dynamic, they often unknowingly block their own desires through doubt, fear, negativity, and limiting beliefs. They ask for success, but secretly believe they are not worthy of it. They wish for financial abundance, but deep down fear money or associate it with struggle. They desire love, but unconsciously sabotage relationships due to past traumas or ingrained insecurities. This misalignment creates resistance, preventing them from receiving what they want. The truth is, the universe does not withhold anything from anyone, it simply responds to the energy being transmitted. Those who seem to effortlessly receive all that they desire have mastered the art of alignment. Often without even realizing it, they naturally embody the energy of confidence, certainty, and gratitude, sending out a vibration that attracts more of what they already feel. This book is designed to help you understand and harness these universal laws so that you can step into a reality where receiving becomes effortless. You will learn how to shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance, clear the mental and emotional blocks that have been standing in your way, and fine-tune your energy so that it aligns perfectly with your desires. Instead of working harder, struggling, or endlessly chasing goals, you will discover how to tap into the natural flow of the universe, allowing things to come to you with ease. Manifestation is not about forcing, begging, or wishing. It is about becoming energetically compatible with the very things you seek. When you understand and apply these principles, you will no longer feel like an outsider looking in at the life you dream of. Instead, you will become the conscious creator of your reality, moving with certainty and trust in the unseen forces that are always working in your favor. The universe is abundant, limitless, and always ready to give, but the question is, are you truly ready to receive? Chapter 1. The Law of Energy and Attraction. Everything in existence, from the vast galaxies to the tiniest particles, is composed of energy, constantly vibrating at different frequencies. This includes our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, all of which emit their own energetic signals into the universe. The law of energy and attraction states that whatever frequency we consistently project, whether consciously or unconsciously, will attract experiences, people, and circumstances that match it. This means that our external reality is a direct reflection of our internal state. Every thought we think, every belief we hold, and every emotion we experience carries a vibrational charge that interacts with the unseen forces governing the universe. When we focus on positive emotions, such as love, gratitude, confidence, and abundance, we raise our energetic frequency, drawing in opportunities, prosperity, and success. Conversely, when we dwell in fear, doubt, frustration, or lack, we lower our vibration and attract circumstances that reinforce those negative states. The law of attraction is not about wishful thinking or simply hoping for good things to happen. It is a fundamental principle of reality that operates through alignment, much like a tuning fork that resonates with a specific frequency. If we desire wealth, but carry subconscious beliefs that money is hard to obtain, we create a vibrational contradiction which prevents financial abundance from flowing into our lives. If we seek love, but internally feel unworthy, we unconsciously repel meaningful relationships. This is why many people struggle to manifest their desires. They are unaware that their dominant energy is misaligned with what they seek. The universe does not respond to words or surface-level desires. It responds to the true energy behind them. If someone constantly worries about not having enough money, their dominant vibration is one of lack, which will continue to attract financial struggles, no matter how much they try to think positively. The key to mastering this law is learning to shift energy deliberately, aligning thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality we wish to experience. Instead of focusing on what is missing, we must train our minds to embody the energy of already having it. By visualizing success, feeling the emotions of fulfillment in advance, and maintaining unwavering belief, we begin to change our energetic output, magnetizing our desires into reality. This process requires awareness, consistency, and the ability to override old programming that has kept us stuck. Most people unconsciously live in a state of reaction, allowing external circumstances to dictate their energy rather than taking control of their inner world. But those who truly understand this law realize that external conditions are merely reflections of past energy patterns, and by shifting their frequency now, they can change what manifests in the future. This principle is constantly at work, shaping the events of our lives, whether we acknowledge it or not. The moment we take full responsibility for our energy and intentionally align with abundance, success, love, or whatever we desire, we gain the power to shape our reality rather than be at the mercy of it. Understanding and applying the law of energy and attraction is the first step toward unlocking our ability to receive from the universe effortlessly. Chapter 2. The Power of Clarity and Intention. One of the biggest obstacles to manifestation is the lack of clarity and strong intention. Many people believe they want success, love, or wealth, but their desires remain vague, inconsistent, or filled with uncertainty. The universe does not respond to weak, scattered energy, it responds to clear, focused intentions backed by conviction. Clarity is the foundation of manifestation because it creates a defined energetic blueprint for what you want to receive. Without it, the mind remains uncertain, and the energy sent into the universe is fragmented, making it difficult for the right opportunities to align. Imagine walking into a restaurant without knowing what you want to eat. The waiter cannot bring you anything specific because your order is unclear. Similarly, if you are unclear about what you truly want in life, the universe cannot deliver it to you. Many people unknowingly sabotage their manifestations by constantly changing their desires, doubting their choices, or allowing fear to cloud their judgment. They may say they want financial freedom, but lack a clear definition of what that means. Do they want a specific income, a certain lifestyle, or a particular business success? Without specificity, their energy remains weak, making it impossible to attract the right circumstances. Intention is a force that activates clarity. It is the firm decision that turns a passive desire into a magnetic directive that draws reality toward it. Intention is not just wanting something. It is committing to a specific outcome with unwavering certainty. It is the mental, emotional, and energetic alignment that removes resistance and eliminates doubt. When a person sets a strong intention, their subconscious mind begins working in alignment with that goal, filtering out distractions, recognizing opportunities, and guiding actions that move them toward it. This is why people who are decisive and determined tend to achieve results faster, because their energy is fully committed to their goal, and their belief is uncheckable. The biggest mistake most people make is that they either do not know what they truly want, or they are too afraid to commit to a single vision. They keep shifting between different goals, second-guessing their decisions, and worrying about making the wrong choice. This fear of choosing wrong keeps them stuck in indecision, preventing them from fully engaging with the manifestation process. But in reality, indecision is worse than making a choice that needs adjustment later. The universe cannot work with an unclear request, just like a GPS cannot provide directions without a specific destination. The clearer the goal, the stronger the vibrational signal that attracts it into reality. Those who receive what they desire do not simply wish for it, they claim it, as if it is already theirs. Their certainty is so strong that reality has no choice but to adjust in their favor. To truly manifest, clarity must go beyond surface-level desires. A person must not only define what they want, but also understand why they want it, how they will feel once they have it, and what steps they are willing to take to align with it. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," they must define what wealth means to them, how much they want, what they will do with it, and why it matters. Instead of saying, "I want love," they must be specific about the kind of relationship they desire, the qualities they seek in a partner, and the emotional experience they wish to have. The more precise and emotionally connected the vision, the easier it becomes to attract. A strong intention is not just about thinking about a goal, it must be deeply felt, visualized, and reinforced daily. The more someone aligns their energy with what they want, the more effortlessly it flows to them. Many people unknowingly block their own manifestations by sending mixed signals. One day, they believe in their goal, and the next day they doubt it. They set an intention, but then let fear, insecurity, or external opinions weaken their belief. This constant back and forth energy delays manifestations, making it feel like the universe is not responding when, in reality, it is simply waiting for full alignment. The secret to receiving from the universe is to make a firm decision about what you want, hold that vision with absolute certainty, and align every thought, emotion, and action with it. When clarity is combined with unwavering intention, manifestation becomes inevitable, because there is no internal resistance or contradiction to block it. The moment someone achieves this level of focus and belief, the universe begins rearranging circumstances, bringing people, opportunities, and events into perfect alignment with their vision. Chapter 3: Belief and the Subconscious Mind. Every single outcome in life is a direct reflection of the subconscious mind, which functions as an invisible yet incredibly powerful operating system that governs thoughts, emotions, decisions, and ultimately, reality itself. While most people believe they consciously control their desires and actions, the truth is that their subconscious programming is what truly determines what they can and cannot manifest. The subconscious mind is shaped by past experiences, childhood conditioning, repeated thoughts, emotional responses, societal influences, and deeply ingrained beliefs. It functions like a recording device, absorbing everything without judgment and storing it as truth. These stored beliefs then act as filters, dictating how a person perceives the world, what they believe is possible for them, and what they subconsciously attract into their lives. If someone has been conditioned to believe that success is difficult, that money is scarce, or that love always ends in pain, their subconscious mind will continuously create circumstances that validate those beliefs, even if they consciously desire something different. This is why so many people struggle with manifestation, because their conscious mind and subconscious mind are misaligned. They may set goals, take action, and practice affirmations, but if their subconscious programming contradicts their desires, their efforts will be blocked by internal resistance. The universe does not respond to empty words or surface-level affirmations. It responds to the deep, dominant energy a person emits, which is shaped by their subconscious beliefs. If someone repeats, "I am wealthy," but subconsciously believes money is difficult to obtain, or that they are undeserving of wealth, their subconscious will override their conscious intention, sabotaging their financial success through poor decisions, procrastination, fear, or unexpected setbacks. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between true and false, it simply reinforces whatever is most familiar and repeatedly experienced. This is why people who are raised in an environment of abundance naturally develop an effortless relationship with wealth, while those raised with scarcity often struggle with financial limitations, even when opportunities present themselves. The key to mastering manifestation lies in identifying, uprooting, and replacing limiting beliefs that contradict desired outcomes. This requires deep self-awareness, uncovering subconscious patterns that have been running for years, and actively reprogramming the mind with new, empowering beliefs that align with success, abundance, and fulfillment. The subconscious mind learns through repetition and emotional intensity, meaning old beliefs can only be replaced through consistent mental conditioning. Visualization, affirmations, meditation, emotional imprinting, and habitual reinforcement are essential tools for reprogramming the subconscious. High achievers, elite athletes, and successful individuals across all fields understand this principle, which is why they engage in mental conditioning rigorously as physical or professional training. They know that before they can achieve a goal externally, they must first convince their subconscious mind that the goal is already theirs. Reprogramming the subconscious mind is not about force, it is about immersion, making the desired belief so dominant that it becomes the new mental default. This requires emotional involvement because the subconscious is most easily influenced by strong emotions. Simply saying, "I'm confident," will not work unless it is deeply felt and repeatedly reinforced until the subconscious mind fully accepts it as truth. Most people fail to manifest their desires not because they lack potential, but because they unknowingly allow their old subconscious programming to dictate their reality. Even with talent, intelligence, and effort, someone whose subconscious is wired for struggle will always encounter obstacles that seem to arise out of nowhere. This is why willpower alone is not enough. Lasting change requires rewiring the subconscious so that success, love, wealth, and happiness become natural and automatic instead of something that feels like a constant battle. The moment the subconscious mind fully accepts a new belief, external reality begins shifting in alignment with that belief, making manifestation effortless. This is why those who truly understand the power of the subconscious do not chase success. They embody it internally first, knowing that their external world will inevitably reflect their inner state. The universe does not withhold anything from anyone, it simply mirrors the dominant energy they emit. By aligning subconscious programming with their desires, people eliminate resistance, allowing them to receive exactly what they want with ease and certainty. Chapter 4: Emotional Alignment and High Vibrational Living. Emotions are the fundamental driving force behind everything that happens in our lives, acting as the energy that shapes the reality we experience. Each emotion we feel sends out a specific vibrational frequency, which attracts experiences, circumstances, and people that resonate with that frequency. The universe operates on a vibrational level, where the energy we emit is always mirrored back to us in the form of tangible experiences. Our emotions create the vibrational signature that signals the universe, whether we're conscious of it or not. A person who consistently feels positive emotions like joy, gratitude, love, and excitement sends out high-frequency energy that naturally attracts more of the same opportunities, success, abundance, and fulfillment. Conversely, a person who frequently feels negative emotions, such as fear, anger, frustration, and doubt vibrates at a low frequency, which attracts situations that reinforce those feelings, such as lack, struggle, or emotional pain. This is why emotional alignment is so important for manifestation. If someone is asking for something but simultaneously radiating a low vibrational state of fear, insecurity, or worrying, they are unintentionally creating a contradiction that prevents the universe from delivering their desires. True manifestation requires alignment between what we want and the energy we are putting out into the world. This alignment can only occur when a person is aware of the emotional energy they are consistently emitting and actively works to raise their vibration to match their desired reality. Emotional alignment is the practice of consciously cultivating elevated emotional states and intentionally choosing to vibrate at frequencies that align with the desires we are seeking to manifest. High vibrational living is not about constantly feeling positive or suppressing emotions, but about making a conscious decision to prioritize higher emotional states that empower us and help us connect with our goals. Emotional states like love, gratitude, peace, and excitement create an open, flowing energy that makes it easier for the universe to deliver our desires. When we are in these elevated emotional states, we align with abundance, health, love, and success, attracting more of it into our lives. On the other hand, low vibrational emotions like fear, stress, guilt, resentment, or frustration create an energetic block, causing the flow of energy to constrict and preventing manifestation from occurring. People often overlook the importance of emotional alignment and wonder why their goals seem so far out of reach. They may believe they can manifest their desires by simply thinking about them, but without aligning their emotions, they are effectively sending mixed signals to the universe. For example, if someone says, "I want to be wealthy," but feels anxious or fearful about money, that feeling of lack or worrying is stronger than the conscious desire for abundance, preventing wealth from flowing into their life. The key to high vibrational living is to take full responsibility for our emotional state and recognize that we are the creators of our own energy. Every emotion we feel is a choice, and through self-awareness and intentional practice, we can begin to shift our emotional state from low to high frequency. It's important to note that this does not mean ignoring or repressing negative emotions. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, processing them, and choosing to shift into a more empowered state. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotional states to cultivate because it instantly raises vibration and opens the door to abundance. When we feel grateful, we align ourselves with the energy of already having what we desire, and that vibration of abundance naturally attracts more of it. This is why practicing daily gratitude is essential for high vibrational living. Similarly, love is one of the highest frequencies, and when we operate from a place of love for ourselves, for others, and for the world, we are in perfect alignment with our highest potential. Love creates an energy of expansion, allowing everything we desire to flow to us effortlessly. When we are emotionally aligned with our desires, we no longer feel the need to chase after them. They come to us naturally, because we are already energetically aligned with them. In contrast, emotions like fear, doubt, and anxiety create resistance and prevent the universe from delivering what we want. For example, if someone desires a loving relationship but continually feels lonely, unworthy, or fearful of rejection, their emotional state is a direct contradiction to what they want, and the universe will continue to send experiences that reinforce those low vibrational feelings. The only way to break this cycle is to shift the emotional state to one of love, acceptance, and trust. High vibrational living also involves maintaining emotional coherence and emotional discipline. This means consistently practicing emotional mastery and taking responsibility for our feelings, regardless of what is happening externally. Most people are emotionally reactive. They let external circumstances dictate how they feel. However, emotional mastery is about learning to respond to situations in a way that serves our highest good, rather than reacting from a place of fear, anger, or frustration. This requires practice, mindfulness, and self-awareness. When we cultivate emotional coherence, we become energetically aligned with the universe, and things begin to flow effortlessly. Another key aspect of high vibrational living is learning to trust the process. Many people sabotage their manifestations by feeling impatient, frustrated, or anxious about the timing of their desires. This energy of impatience and doubt creates resistance, which slows down the manifestation process. Trusting the process and being emotionally aligned with the belief that everything is unfolding perfectly removes that resistance, allowing the universe to deliver what is needed at the perfect time. By focusing on feeling good, living in a state of gratitude and love, and mastering emotional alignment, we become magnetic to everything we desire. The universe is always responding to our energy, and when we align our emotions with our intentions, manifestation becomes effortless and natural. High vibrational living is not about waiting for external conditions to change. It is about changing our internal state first, so that the world around us can mirror that shift. Through emotional alignment, we can consciously create the life we desire and become powerful magnets for success, love, and abundance. Chapter 5. The role of action in manifestation. Action is an essential and undeniable part of the manifestation process, and it functions as the physical bridge between the energetic work done on the emotional, mental, and subconscious levels and the tangible reality a person wishes to create. It is important to understand that while emotional alignment, belief, and clarity of intention are necessary to set the stage for manifestation, they cannot fully materialize into the physical realm without the right kind of action. Manifestation is a dynamic process of co-creation with the universe. It involves both inner work, shifting energy, thoughts, and emotions, and outer work, which is the physical manifestation of that energy. When a person takes action, they demonstrate to the universe that they are actively engaging with their desires and are ready to receive what is coming their way. Without action, manifestation becomes stagnant, and opportunities may pass by unnoticed or be missed. This is because the universe operates on a frequency of movement. Energy flows when it is acted upon, and stillness in action often leads to stagnation in results. Action acts as a signal to the universe, saying, "I am ready to receive," and it is through aligned actions that a person begins to interact with their desired reality in a practical way. However, not all action is equal. It is not about taking random steps or actions out of a sense of desperation or impatience. The action must be inspired, intentional, and aligned with the goals and desires being manifested. This means that when a person is in a high vibrational state, feeling confident, abundant, or at peace, they are more likely to be guided by their intuition to take actions that are in harmony with their goals. This kind of inspired action doesn't feel forced. It flows naturally and often feels like a step-by-step guidance system that arises from within. These are the actions that align perfectly with what the universe wants to bring into your life. And when you act on these intuitive nudges, the universe can respond by delivering the right opportunities, resources, and connections to propel you forward. It is a partnership in which you provide the energy and the effort, and the universe provides the opportunities and manifestations. What many people don't realize is that taking action without proper alignment or emotional clarity is often counterproductive. When someone takes action from a place of fear, scarcity, or doubt, they are essentially infusing their actions with resistance and negative energy. This not only slows down the manifestation process, but can also bring unwanted results. For example, if a person desires to start a business, but acts out of desperation, sending out resumes or proposals with anxiety or frustration, the energy behind those actions will likely repel the desired outcomes. This is because the universe does not respond to mere physical effort, it responds to the energy and emotion that accompanies the action. Therefore, taking action without first aligning emotions and thoughts can result in missed opportunities, or even manifesting things that do not support the person's greater vision. This is why inspired action, rather than forced or out-of-sync action, is so vital. When someone is aligned with their goals emotionally, mentally, and energetically, the steps they take will feel natural, easy, and directed. They may find themselves guided to opportunities they hadn't considered, or they may meet the right people at the right time. These kinds of aligned actions are the result of listening to and trusting one's intuition, which is often the universe's way of guiding us along the right path. It is also important to note that manifestation involves trust in the process and the timing of the universe. Many people fail in their manifestation journey because they expect instant results or rush to take action without fully trusting that everything is unfolding at the right time. The key here is to avoid impatience, which creates resistance, and to be open to the idea that the universe has its own way of orchestrating the timing and sequencing of events. When a person is overly fixated on when and how something will manifest, they can inadvertently block the flow of energy. Patience and trust are powerful components of action, as they allow the universe the time and space to bring the right opportunities in their own time. As such, taking aligned action with patience and an open heart amplifies the power of manifestation, because it demonstrates that the individual believes and trusts that everything they desire is already on its way. Another critical aspect of the role of action is that it creates momentum. Manifestation is not a one-time event, but a process. Unlike any process, it requires movement to generate progress. By taking consistent, inspired action, an individual sets in motion a chain of events that gradually leads to the full manifestation of their desires. Each step taken brings new insights, new opportunities, and new experiences that add to the manifestation process. In this sense, action serves as a catalyst that accelerates the process and makes the unseen visible. Even if the steps seem small or insignificant at the time, every action creates momentum and builds energy that propels a person toward their ultimate goal. This is why persistence and consistency in action are crucial. They maintain the flow of energy and keep the manifestation process moving forward. The more a person acts in alignment with their desires, the more they reinforce the belief that they are capable of achieving their goals, and the universe responds by providing even more opportunities and support. Many people feel the need to force outcomes, believing that taking more action is the key to success, but this often leads to burnout or frustration. The secret lies not in doing more, but in doing what feels aligned and inspired. Action taken with clarity, purpose, and emotional alignment is infinitely more effective than action taken out of obligation, fear, or impatience. This is because the energy behind the action is just as important, if not more important, than the action itself. By combining the inner work of emotional alignment and mindset with the outer work of taking inspired steps, an individual creates a powerful synergy that accelerates manifestation. This is why the most successful people are not those who simply work the hardest or take the most actions, but those who are able to balance inspired action with trust, patience, and alignment. Taking action in alignment with your desires also requires overcoming fear and resistance, which often arise when stepping outside of one's comfort zone. The universe often presents opportunities disguised as challenges, and these can trigger fear, self-doubt, or hesitation. It is essential to acknowledge these fears without letting them paralyze you or prevent you from acting. Every step you take toward your goal, despite fear, is a victory that propels you closer to your desired reality. The universe is testing your willingness to grow and expand, and each action you take in spite of fear strengthens your connection to your desires and the flow of manifestation. Ultimately, the role of action in manifestation is to act as a manifestation of your intentions. The key is not to overthink or overplan, but to take action that feels right in the moment, with trust and clarity. Each action step, no matter how small, builds a momentum that moves you closer to your goal and aligns the universe with your desires. When you combine inspired action with emotional alignment, trust in the process, and patience, the manifestation journey becomes one of ease, flow, and success, ultimately bringing your dreams into reality with remarkable synchronicity. Chapter 6. Overcoming resistance and letting go. Overcoming resistance and letting go is a deeply transformative and essential aspect of the manifestation process, as it allows the flow of energy to move freely and creates the conditions necessary for desires to materialize. Resistance is an unconscious or conscious barrier that prevents people from fully allowing their desires to come into fruition. It manifests in various forms: fear, doubt, impatience, attachment to specific outcomes, or holding on to limiting beliefs about one's worthiness, abilities, or the possibility of success. Resistance often arises from a lack of trust in the universe or in one's own ability to manifest. When someone is resistant, they are energetically sending a signal that they do not believe they deserve what they desire, or that it is unattainable. This feeling of unworthiness can create an energetic block, which prevents the person from receiving what they are trying to manifest. When a person is caught in resistance, they may unconsciously sabotage their progress by overthinking, overplanning, or trying to control every detail of how their desires unfold. This can cause frustration, anxiety, and even burnout because the energy is not flowing naturally. In fact, Resistance is often the biggest obstacle standing in the way of manifestation. Letting go, in this context, is the process of releasing control over how and when things will come to fruition. It is a form of surrendering to the natural flow of the universe and having faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you cannot see immediate evidence of it. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your desires. Rather, it's about shifting from a place of attachment and force to a place of trust and allowance. When a person is attached to a specific outcome or timeline, they are sending the message that they do not trust the universe to deliver what they need in the perfect way or time. This creates an energy of impatience and resistance that contradicts the very thing they desire. By letting go, the person creates space for the universe to step in and work its magic, often in ways that surpass their expectations or understanding. It is about surrendering the how, the when, and the exact details of how the manifestation will show up. This shift in perspective is incredibly freeing, because it releases the burden of needing to control everything and allows the universe to deliver what is best for the individual, even if it's something they might not have considered. The process of letting go can also involve releasing the need to control the outcome, because attachment to a specific outcome does the person's sense of worth, success, or happiness to that specific result. This makes them emotionally dependent on the outcome, which creates an imbalance in energy. When someone is attached to a specific outcome, they may unknowingly create resistance by investing too much emotional energy in that one possibility, neglecting the idea that there are many other ways for their desires to manifest. Letting go allows the person to remain open to various possibilities and opportunities, knowing that what they truly desire will find its way to them in the perfect form, even if it doesn't look exactly how they imagined it. This also means understanding that sometimes what we think we want is not the best thing for us, and the universe often redirects us towards something even more fulfilling. The more rigidly someone holds onto a specific manifestation, the more they are blocking the flow of possibilities and limiting what the universe can provide. Resistance is also rooted in fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough, or fear of not getting what they want. These fears arise from the subconscious mind, which often operates based on past experiences, conditioning, and negative beliefs. People may feel that their desires are too big or that they aren't deserving of the success they want. This fear often manifests as self-doubt, procrastination, or hesitation to take action. The fear of stepping out of their comfort zone or facing potential challenges can cause them to pull back, preventing them from moving forward with confidence. Overcoming this resistance requires recognizing that fear is a natural part of the human experience, but it does not need to dictate behavior. Fear can be reframed as a sign of growth, showing that the person is stepping into new territory and expanding their comfort zone. To let go of fear and resistance, it is important to take small, manageable steps outside of the comfort zone, gradually building trust in oneself and the process. This creates a new pattern of behavior and thinking that allows the person to embrace uncertainty with courage, rather than retreating in fear. Letting go also involves releasing past emotional baggage. Negative emotions like resentment, anger, regret, or guilt can weigh heavily on a person's energy and create resistance to new opportunities. These emotions are often linked to past experiences or relationships, and they can prevent someone from moving forward with a clear and open heart. Letting go in this sense means forgiving others and, most importantly, forgiving oneself. Holding on to past grievances creates a vibrational energy of victimhood, which keeps the person stuck in the past and prevents them from stepping into a brighter future. Forgiveness and emotional release are crucial components of letting go, as they free up emotional space for new, positive energy to flow. When a person forgives, they are not condoning the past actions or experiences, but rather freeing themselves from the negative emotional charge that those events carry. This allows the person to focus on the present moment and their future, rather than being tied to past hurts or limiting beliefs. Another important part of letting go is trusting the universe's timing. Many people struggle with impatience, constantly wondering when or how their desires will manifest. They may feel as though things are moving too slowly or not happening at all, which creates frustration and resistance. However, the universe operates on its own timing, which is often different from the timeline a person expects. Trusting the process and letting go of the need for immediate results is essential for allowing manifestations to unfold naturally. This requires patience and the belief that everything will come together when it is meant to, even if it takes time. Trusting in the timing of the universe means being comfortable with the unknown and knowing that each step is preparing the person for the perfect moment when their desires will come to fruition. Letting go and overcoming resistance also mean detaching from the idea of perfectionism. The belief that everything must be perfect before one can move forward or receive what they want creates immense resistance, because perfection is unattainable. Life is full of ups and downs, and trying to control every aspect of it can create unnecessary tension. Embracing imperfection, unlearning to go with the flow removes the pressure of needing things to be perfect, allowing for a more relaxed and open approach to life and manifestation. By letting go of the need for perfection, a person can begin to appreciate the process and the journey, rather than focusing solely on the destination. Ultimately, letting go and overcoming resistance is a continual practice that requires self-awareness, self-compassion, and a willingness to release control. It is about creating a shift from a mindset of fear, doubt, and scarcity to one of trust, surrender, and abundance. The more someone lets go of their resistance, the more they align with the natural flow of the universe, which brings them closer to their desires. The universe responds to this openness by providing opportunities, experiences, and manifestations that are aligned with their highest good. When resistance is released, the person enters a state of flow, where manifestations happen effortlessly and synchronicity prevails. Letting go allows for the full potential of the universe to work in harmony with the person's desires, bringing them the perfect outcome at the perfect time. Chapter 7. Signs, Synchronicities, and Divine Timing. Signs, synchronicities, and divine timing are integral components of the manifestation process, providing guidance and reassurance that the universe is actively participating in the realization of one's desires. Signs are often subtle, yet profound messages that appear in a person's environment or in their interactions with others, offering confirmation that the path they are on is aligned with their higher self and the desires they have set out to manifest. These signs can take many forms: seeing a specific animal, receiving a message from someone at the right time, or encountering an object, phrase, or situation that seems to speak directly to the intention a person has set. At times, these signs may feel random, but upon reflection, they hold significant meaning, offering clarity, reassurance, or even warning. These small nudges from the universe are designed to remind people that they are not alone on their journey, and that their desires are being noticed and acknowledged by forces beyond their immediate awareness. A common form of sign appears through repeating patterns or numbers, such as angel numbers like 1111 or 333, which are often seen when one is contemplating a decision or taking a step forward in their manifestation journey. These numbers carry energetic frequencies that are aligned with specific intentions and often bring messages of encouragement, affirmation, or reminder to stay focused on one's goals. By paying attention to these signs and reflecting on their meaning, people can gain valuable insights into their current energy and align themselves more closely with their desired outcome. Synchronicities, which are deeply connected to signs, are powerful occurrences where two or more seemingly unrelated events, people, or pieces of information come together in a meaningful way that seems almost orchestrated by the universe. Synchronicity occurs when a person is in a state of flow, having aligned their intentions, beliefs, and emotions with their desires, allowing the universe to work in their favor. These experiences often feel like magical or divine interventions, where it seems as though the universe is purposefully creating connections or presenting opportunities that seem perfectly timed and coordinated. For example, A person may be thinking about a particular career opportunity, and out of the blue, they run into someone who has a direct connection to that opportunity, offering them a chance they would have never imagined. Alternatively, someone may be struggling with a decision, only to come across a book or article that contains the exact information they needed to make their choice. Synchronicities serve as confirmation that a person is on the right track, and that their desires are aligning with the flow of the universe, confirming that everything is unfolding as it should. These meaningful coincidences are not random, but are deeply tied to the energy one is putting out into the universe, serving as reflections of one's internal state and manifestational focus. Synchronicities often appear when an individual is letting go of control and allowing things to unfold naturally, rather than forcing or micromanaging the outcome. The more a person embraces these synchronicities and trusts them as signs from the universe, the more they will experience them, and the more they will feel supported and guided in their manifestation journey. Divine timing, the most profound of these principles, is the underlying force that governs the exact moment when something is meant to manifest in someone's life. Divine timing operates on a much larger scale, taking into account not only the desires and intentions of an individual, but also the greater cosmic plan that the universe is working to bring together. It is the understanding that everything has its perfect time, and that forcing a manifestation to happen prematurely can often block the flow of energy or create misalignment. Divine timing requires patience, trust, and the willingness to surrender control over when and how a desire will manifest. In a world that often emphasizes immediate results and instant gratification, divine timing can feel frustrating, as it operates on its own rhythm. However, it is this very principle that ensures that the right opportunities, people, and circumstances come together in the perfect way. For example, someone may desire a new job or relationship, but the universe may hold off on bringing this manifestation into their life until the person has experienced a shift in their energy, learned necessary lessons, or is ready for the new opportunity. Divine timing recognizes that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, has a better sense of the perfect timing and path than the individual does, and it works tirelessly to align everything perfectly. Even if the individual is unaware of the behind-the-scenes orchestration taking place, trusting divine timing requires a deep surrender to the process, knowing that delays or detours are not failures, but a part of the larger plan. It also means having faith that, in the moments of waiting, the universe is preparing something even better than what the person originally envisioned. When a person starts to embrace the signs, synchronicities, and divine timing of their manifestation journey, they begin to shift from a place of control and frustration to a place of trust and flow. This shift is profound because it removes the need for anxiety or worrying about how things will happen and replaces it with a sense of confidence that everything is unfolding in the best possible way. When individuals stop resisting the process and begin to notice and appreciate the signs and synchronicities along the way, they begin to align more fully with the flow of the universe, allowing their manifestations to come through more easily and naturally. Signs and synchronicities not only provide reassurance, but also act as guides that help a person stay on course, reminding them when they may be veering off track or doubting the process. For instance, seeing a particular sign repeatedly might serve as a reminder to trust in one's abilities or to keep pushing forward, even when things appear to be stalled. These moments of divine guidance often arrive when a person is unsure or uncertain, offering clarity, comfort, and the sense of being supported by something greater than themselves. Moreover, when divine timing is at play, it ensures that the manifestation process is not rushed or forced, but rather occurs in a way that allows for the best possible outcome. It allows for things to unfold at a pace that ensures a person is prepared to handle the manifestation when it arrives. Divine timing recognizes that all things must align perfectly for the manifestation to be fully realized, and sometimes this requires that a person undergo a personal transformation, an emotional shift, or a change in perspective. Patience, therefore, becomes one of the most important virtues during the manifestation process, as it teaches individuals to trust the universe's wisdom and timing. The more a person can detach from the desire to control or rush the process, the more they will allow the universe to bring their desires to fruition in the most harmonious and aligned way. In summary, the combination of signs, synchronicities, and divine timing creates a powerful feedback loop that guides individuals along their manifestation journey. Signs offer immediate reassurance that their energy is being acknowledged. Synchronicities validate that their desires are in alignment with the universe, and divine timing ensures that everything unfolds at the perfect moment. These forces work together to support the manifestation process, helping individuals stay grounded in trust and openness, while also offering the clarity and confirmation needed to keep moving forward. When someone learns to notice, trust, and work with these guiding forces, they align themselves with the natural flow of the universe, allowing their desires to manifest with ease, grace, and perfect timing. It's not just about reaching the destination, but about enjoying the journey and recognizing that every step, every sign, and every synchronicity is part of the greater plan that is unfolding for them. Chapter 8. The Formula for Receiving Every Time. The formula for receiving every time is about understanding the intricate and interconnected nature of the manifestation process. It goes beyond just focusing on a single step or action, as true manifestation requires an integrated approach that involves multiple aspects of energy alignment, mental discipline, and emotional regulation. This formula isn't merely about wishing for something and waiting for it to happen, but rather a conscious practice of engaging with the universe and your desires in a way that supports their full and natural unfolding. The first element of the formula is clarity, which acts as the cornerstone of manifestation. It's not enough to have a vague wish or a general idea of what you want. Instead, clarity demands a deep understanding of exactly what you desire and why you want it. This clarity provides a clear energetic blueprint that signals to the universe what you are calling into your life. When you're unclear, your energy is scattered, and the universe cannot respond to your request with precision, because it can't discern exactly what you need. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want in a superficial sense. It's about understanding how the manifestation fits into the broader picture of your life, and how it aligns with your values, goals, and purpose. The clearer your vision, the more aligned your energy becomes with the manifestation, and this, in turn, opens the door for it to manifest. Belief is the next crucial component of the formula. You must believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that what you want is not only possible, but that you are worthy of receiving it. If you do not believe in your own worthiness or in the universe's capacity to deliver, your energy will reflect doubt, and doubt creates resistance. This resistance blocks the flow of energy and prevents your desires from coming to fruition. Belief also means trusting in the process and in the unseen forces that are constantly working behind the scenes to bring your desires to life. Many people struggle with limiting beliefs that tell them they aren't capable of having what they want, or that it is too difficult or impossible. Overcoming these beliefs is essential, because the energy of doubt and disbelief disrupts the manifestation process. When you cultivate strong belief, your energy becomes a match for your desires, and the universe begins to mirror that belief back to you, creating the conditions necessary for those desires to materialize. Belief is not only about trusting in the external universe, but also about trusting yourself, your abilities, your value, and your capacity to create the life you want. Emotional alignment is another key element of the formula, and it is often one of the most overlooked aspects of manifestation. The universe responds not only to thoughts, but also to emotions, which are powerful transmitters of energy. Every emotion carries a certain vibrational frequency, and it is this frequency that the universe picks up on. If you are focused on negative emotions, such as fear, anger, doubt, or scarcity, these low vibrational emotions send a signal to the universe that you are in alignment with lack, and not in alignment with abundance. To manifest successfully, you must focus on raising your vibrational frequency by cultivating positive emotions like love, gratitude, joy, and excitement. These high vibrational emotions attract similar energies and create the ideal conditions for manifestation. Emotional alignment doesn't mean you should suppress or ignore negative emotions, but it means learning to manage them and shift your focus to more empowering thoughts and feelings. Emotional mastery allows you to maintain a high vibrational state, which makes it easier for your desires to flow toward you. The more you practice emotional alignment, the quicker you can move past fear, doubt, and other negative emotions that arise along the way. Action is the fourth part of the formula, and while manifestation is not just about effort, it is still essential to take aligned action toward your goals. The universe works in partnership with you, and while it may provide the opportunities and the energy, you must take the necessary steps to bring your desires into the physical realm. The key here is inspired action that feels effortless, aligned, and guided. Inspired action is different from forced action. It comes from a place of flow and intuition, rather than from desperation or the need to control outcomes. When you take inspired action, you are moving in harmony with the universal energy, and you'll notice that the path feels smoother, opportunities appear with ease, and doors open that you didn't expect. Inspired action doesn't mean you need to take massive steps every day, but rather to remain open and willing to act on the nudges, ideas, or intuitive thoughts that come your way. It's important not to confuse inspired action with trying to force things to happen. If the action feels forced, disconnected, or driven by fear or urgency, it is likely not aligned with the universe's plan for you. Action should feel in sync with the flow of your desires, and when you act in this way, you create a powerful co-creative process between you and the universe. Letting go, or surrendering the outcome, is the next important piece of the formula. This step is critical because it removes the attachment to how and when your desires will manifest. It's very easy to become fixated on the how and when, which can create anxiety and impatience. When you are overly attached to a specific outcome or timeline, you resist the natural flow of the universe. The universe works on its own timing, and it knows when you are ready for your desires to come to fruition. By surrendering, you stop trying to control the details and allow the universe to do its work. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means trusting that everything is unfolding as it should and being open to unexpected forms of manifestation. This shift in mindset helps release the tension of wanting to force the process, which creates space for abundance to flow freely. When you let go, you trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you at the right time and in the perfect way. The final part of the formula is trust. Trust is the foundation of the entire manifestation process. It's about knowing that the universe is always working in your favor, even when things aren't immediately visible or when you can't see how your desires will come to fruition. Trust means having faith that your desires are already on their way and that any delays or challenges are just part of the process. Trusting the universe requires patience and a willingness to allow the manifestation process to unfold in its own time. It's about believing in the unseen forces that are at work and remaining steady in your confidence that the universe will deliver. The more you trust, the more you open yourself up to receiving everything you desire. In sum, the formula for receiving every time is a combination of clarity, belief, emotional alignment, inspired action, surrender, and trust. When you align all of these elements, you create a powerful energetic field that draws your desires toward you. It's not about pushing or forcing. It's about aligning with the natural flow of the universe, maintaining high vibrational energy, and taking inspired action when the time is right. When you trust the process and let go of the need to control, the universe responds by bringing your desires into your life with grace, ease, and precision. By following this formula, you position yourself to receive every time, knowing that your desires were already on their way, and that you are fully supported by the infinite wisdom and abundance of the universe. Conclusion. The conclusion of the book intricately ties together the essential principles discussed throughout, solidifying the understanding that manifestation is a deeply dynamic, interconnected process requiring conscious participation from the individual, and an open connection with the universe. At its core, the message of the conclusion is that manifesting desire is not merely about asking for something and waiting for it to appear. It's about engaging in a collaborative dance with the universe, where every thought, belief, emotion, and action has the power to either align with or block the flow of energy that brings desires to life. The process of manifestation, as explained, isn't instantaneous, nor is it always clear or straightforward. It's not just about focusing on a desired outcome, but about becoming fully aligned with that outcome on every level mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. This alignment requires that you first gain clarity about what you want, not just in terms of surface-level goals, but in terms of why you want them and how they will enhance your life. The universe responds to this clarity by aligning with your vibrational frequency and creating circumstances that support the manifestation of that desire. But it's not enough to merely visualize or ask for something. The conclusion emphasizes that belief is the driving force that fuels your ability to receive. If you doubt your worthiness or the ability of the universe to provide, your energy will reflect that disbelief, blocking the flow of manifestation. The book encourages readers to consistently reinforce belief in themselves, the process, and the universe's infinite ability to meet their desires with ease, further deepening the idea of manifestation. The conclusion brings attention to the importance of emotional alignment. It underscores that emotions are an incredibly powerful force that serves as a feedback system, indicating whether or not you are aligned with your desires. When you are focused on thoughts and feelings of fear, anxiety, scarcity, or lack, you inadvertently emit a low vibrational energy that keeps the things you want out of reach. The conclusion stresses that to manifest successfully, you must consciously choose to cultivate high vibrational emotions like love, joy, and gratitude. These feelings are magnetic and create the right energetic environment for your desires to materialize. The emotional work involved is not about ignoring negative emotions, but rather about learning how to manage and shift them to keep your vibration elevated. This emotional mastery is part of the energetic work that prepares you to receive. It's a process of creating an emotional ecosystem where positivity and abundance are nurtured and protected, allowing the manifestation energy to remain strong. Alongside emotional alignment, the conclusion delves into the critical role of inspired action. It dispels the myth that manifestation is simply about sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. Instead, it emphasizes that you must be actively engaged in the process by taking action when the universe presents you with opportunities. However, this action should feel effortless, intuitive, and inspired by your inner guidance, rather than motivated by desperation or urgency. Inspired action doesn't feel like hard work or pushing against resistance. Rather, it feels like the next natural step toward your goal. The conclusion reminds readers that the universe will not do all the work for them. They must play an active role in their own manifestation process by responding to the signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that show up. Taking inspired action ensures that you are in a state of flow, where the energy you're putting out into the universe is reciprocated with aligned experiences and opportunities that bring you closer to your goals. Surrender is another essential theme revisited in the conclusion. The book reminds readers that while clarity, belief, emotional alignment, and action are vital, one of the most difficult yet important aspects of manifestation is learning to surrender. Surrendering the outcome means letting go of the need to control how and when things will manifest, and instead trusting that the universe knows the perfect timing and path for your desires. The conclusion stresses that attachment to the how and when only creates resistance and blocks the flow of manifestation. By surrendering, you allow space for the universe to work its magic, bringing your desires to you in ways that you may not have been able to anticipate or imagine. It's a call to release control and to trust that what is meant for you will come to you at the right time. The process is one of patience and faith that your desires are being worked on in the background, even if you cannot yet see the results. Surrender is not about giving up or abandoning your dreams. It is about fully trusting that everything is working out for your highest good, even when you cannot see the full picture. Trust, the final concept brought up in the conclusion, is presented as the underlying pillar of manifestation. Trusting in the universe, in the process, and in yourself is what allows you to stay grounded when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you would like or when obstacles arise. Trust means knowing that delays are not failures, but rather part of the unfolding journey. The conclusion reinforces that the universe's plan for you is always unfolding perfectly, even if it looks different from what you imagined. The key is to remain unwavering in your belief that your desires are on their way and that everything is happening for a reason. Trust means accepting the uncertainty that comes with manifestation, understanding that the universe has a greater perspective on the timing and nature of your desires than you do. The conclusion emphasizes that by trusting the process, you align with the natural flow of abundance, and by maintaining trust, you unlock the full power of manifestation. Lastly, the conclusion ties everything together by encouraging readers to adopt a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. It invites them to shift from a place of fear, lack, and doubt into a space where they can embrace their desires with confidence and faith. The universe is abundant, and so are you. When you believe this, the manifestation process becomes less about effort and more about alignment. The conclusion encourages readers to embrace the fact that they are worthy of all the good things they desire, and that by aligning with the universal laws of energy, they can receive everything they want. By embracing the full formula of clarity, belief, emotional alignment, action, surrender, and trust, and by living with a mindset of abundance, individuals can step into a state where receiving becomes an effortless, natural process. The universe is always responding to your energy, and by understanding and following these principles, you position yourself to receive with ease and grace, knowing that your desires are already on their way. The journey of manifestation is not just about achieving external goals, but about transforming internally, shifting your mindset, aligning your energy, and living in harmony with the flow of the universe. The conclusion reinforces that when you align fully with this process, receiving your desires becomes not just a possibility, but an inevitable reality.